Hi everyone. In this video, I will show you how to record employees completed the job and how to calculate their performance-based wages. While manufacturing, you can use two types of job work: external job work provided by a subcontractor and internal job work when your employees perform the operations. So in Kladana, you can use two ways to record job workers for each completed operation and to include job costs in the finished good unit cost calculation. The video considers the second case when your employees complete the stages. In Kladana, to record an employee in the operation report, you should add your employees as users. Specify the job rate for each operation in the bill of materials. After the stage is partially or fully completed, select an employee while creating the operation record. Use the labor cost report to see calculated wages. Now I will show you how to do everything in Kladana. We will produce t-shirts. The production cycle is carried out entirely in our factory. The manufacturing routing consists of 5 steps: fabric cutting, sewing, decorating, quality checking, and packing. I have 5 employees. In that case, the production order is rather huge, so they will produce partially. I have made some preparations in Kladana. I have added my employees as employees in Kladana as users. To record employees and calculate wages, they should be added as users. If you do not want to create them as users and do not want to create wages, use the approach from the previous case, one where custom fields were used. I have created a bill of materials. The t-shirt is my finished product. Raw materials are fabric, threads, and etc. They are defined for each operation in the routing. In operations cost, labor cost column, I specify job rates for each operation per piece production. I have created a production order for 1000 t-shirts. Also, I supplied raw materials. So now raw materials are enough and we are ready to start the manufacturing process. So we go to the process tracking tab and press the start to produce button. Also, I change the status of production order as in production. At the end of the first day, I get the information on how much was done for each stage and by whom. According to that information, I started to record in Kladana. Fabric cutting was completed for 400 t-shirts. Amit Bansal completed cutting for 220 t-shirts, so I choose him in perform by column and press the button to complete this operation with 220 t-shirts. Mandeep Kumar cut the fabric for 180 t-shirts. So after this recording, I choose Mandeep Kumar in the perform by column 180 pieces and again press the button to record a report for that employee and quantity. Also, Navid Sudhar sewed 300 t-shirts. After the sewing process, I choose him, fill in the quantity as 300 and complete this job. Ronak Rana decorated 280 t-shirts, so the same I choose him the quantity and complete operation for that quantity. Vikas Joshi checked 200 t-shirts and everything was okay, so I do the same. After that, Vikas Joshi packed these 200 t-shirts and again I choose him as a performer for the last stage and complete it. At the end of the second day, I again get the information on how much was done for each stage and by whom. And again, I make the records in Kladana similarly to how I have done previously. Fabric cutting was done by Amit Bansal for 140 pieces. And then by Mandeep Kumar for 160 pieces. Sewing was done by Naveed Sudhar for 220 pieces. Decorating by Ronak Rana for 220 pieces. Quality checking by Vikas Joshi for 220 pieces. Press the complete button. And the final operation packing by Vikas Joshi for 220 pieces. Let's see what is happening in the list and reports after the information about 2 days execution is filled. In the list of production orders, this order is in the status in production. 420 pieces are ready. I can use them in shipments or another stock movement transactions. In the operation reports list, I can see when, what, and by whom was done for the specific date. I can see the wages calculated for each completed operation. If required, I can use filter and see that reports for specific date, for specific type of job, for specific employee, or for specific production order. Everything is available in the filter tab. For example, I choose operation as fabric cutting and press find button. In the results, I can see this type of job was performed by 2 employees during 2 days. In the labor cost reports, I can see wages calculated. In the filter tab, I can choose an employee and the period. Let's choose all the employees and October as a period. Press the find button. In the results, I can see how much performance-based wages were calculated. If I click on the employee line, I can see details for which jobs were done and wages are calculated. For example, for Mandeep Kumar, I can see that there are 2 reports with fabric cutting job for 2 days. The same information you can get filtering by employee by period in operation reports. Calculated job or labor costs were also included in the unit cost for the produced goods. Let's open our production order and finish it stage by stage, recording performance. Now the finished quantity is 1000 t-shirts. Let's go to the pop-up window with planned and actual materials and other costs. In Buy Products tab, you can see again that 1000 pieces are produced. Also, you can see calculated unit cost and total cost amount for them, 2,62,120 rupees. Let's see what is included in the total cost for that 1000 produced t-shirts. In the Buy Materials tab, we can see the raw materials contribution for the final cost is 2,17,120 rupees. And in Buy Expenses tab, we can see that labor cost contribution for the final cost is 45,000. So job expenses are included in the final cost. That's all about how to record employees completed the job and how to calculate their performance-based wages in Kladana. Some useful links you can find in the description below. Put your likes and subscribe to our channel to get notifications about new videos.